Girls. Okay, let's get some jewelry cracking before we head out. I decided today I'm taking a walk. I got up a little earlier and we gonna get outside with it. It's still over 80 degrees, but the sun's not blasting. Like, it's very cloudy. So, sorry, I know I keep rubbing this. But yeah, so we should be pretty good. And I'm so thirsty to go out for a walk because I have not left my house. First of all, I haven't left my house in 3 days. Let's start there. I didn't leave it all Sunday, didn't leave Monday, didn't leave yesterday. Yeah, it's been 3 days of me just being in the house. So I am at that point where I'm starting to go just a bit cuckoo. I actually just saw a TikTok with this girl, and that's exactly what's going on in here. I'll put the clip in.
No, and that's literally what I said.
Remember, we changed the version of the mod I was using from the EO Forge version to the regular Forge version. But
Like, yes, that is me, 1000%. I have had so many conversations, it's sick. So yeah, it's time to get outside. I have a bump in my eyebrow. Ugh, hate that feeling. And I need to tweeze my eyebrows. Do I want to do that before I leave? No, I like tweezing like right before I wash my face. Cause my brows lately, the hell was that? I don't know what that was. My brows, yeah, whatever. Oh, they've been breaking out. Even when it's overcast, you're supposed to put on sunscreen. That's what they say. So put your stuff on. Girl, yesterday I was supposed to have a virtual appointment with the doctor and it was supposed to be at 11 a.m. The long story short of it all is that they never called me at 11 a.m. They called me at 10:45. They called me at 11:45. And at 10:45, they were calling to see if I knew I had an 11 a.m. appointment, even though I had confirmed it twice, did all the paperwork online, like did everything I was supposed to do to confirm the appointment. They still called me at 10:45 to confirm. Then didn't call me until 11:45. I'm no longer available. Then today I get a call and I answer and she's like, I forgot what patient I'm calling. Can I get your name? No. Why don't you give me a call back? And she was like, okay. When we got off the phone, haven't heard back from him. Let's just keep it that way. I'm so tired of the lack of professionalism and goddamn back and forth. Like, I really am over it. It has made this experience, like trying to go to the doctor and be, you know, responsible for my health and all that, but it's really made me a huge skeptic and just like, it really aids in my like avoidance in this area. Like, I don't care to go back to a doctor again, you know, unless I absolutely have to. This experience has been such a fucking drag. Do a little bit of mascara. I don't plan on seeing anybody, but you know, just in case somebody see me. You feel? Some of my lashes are trying to grow back. I can see them because there's like different lengths. So I can see the ones that are coming in. That's good. I don't know what's making that happen, but keep on. Because I certainly haven't changed anything. Not in regards to my lashes. I might stop at a few stores while I'm on my walk. Depends on how muggy, because it looks muggy. Last night it was like lightning and thundering. It was lightning so crazy. I like went to sleep early. Like I went to sleep before 11 p.m. last night and my eyes were closed, but I kept seeing a flashing. And I just so happened to leave my shades up on my window and I kept them up because I kind of wanted the sun to wake me up in the morning. And so I had kept the shades up. But anyway, so I keep seeing a flashing and I'm looking outside and it's the sky. And the sky was just like doing this crazy lightning situation. It was really interesting. I put my glasses back on and everything and just watched it. And I was like, oh wow. It was just flashing. Like I wasn't seeing any actual lightning. I guess the lightning was above the clouds. It was really cool. All right, that's good enough. Wait, do I need to put some on this? Yeah, let me a little bit. Now I'm gonna take these twists out just because the back looks crazy. And I'm gonna wash my hair probably later on today when I get back. This is what the back look like. Like, come on, I can't give it to him like that. So I'm just go ahead and take these out. I did mini twists. What was that? Like the week before last. That was nice, you know. And they were messy mini twists, very messy, but it was still nice. Like my hair stayed moisturized for 3 days without me putting anything in it. Like my hair really holds on to moisture well when it's in the mini twist. So that's something to try this summer, girls. If you are dealing with dry hair and you're looking for a solution, try some mini twists. Okay. And then I'm actually gonna put on a headband because I don't want my hair touching my face. Where are those headbands? Over there, of course. Hold on. I can't remember which one of these is looser. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay, let's go out so I can show you this little girl's outfit that I bought. Like, and every time I walk, it does feel like I'm wearing something meant for a little girl, because it literally is a little girl's set. Let me show you. So I actually showed this set. No, it had to be 2 weeks ago. I was gonna wear it to this basketball game, but no, I'm gonna reserve it for a walk. I don't need to be around a whole bunch of people with this on. But yeah, I bought this at Athleta, and it was such a cute set, and then I realized that it was meant for little girls. And so it's the top that really feels like this is not meant for a grown woman. Let me look in the mirror. Let me see if I'm really walking like what it's doing, especially to my butt. It's not horrible. It's just a little stank, which I'm okay with that. I'm okay with a little bit of stank. Stank ain't never hurt nobody. I welcome stank. And I'm gonna actually just wear, what shoes? I have any shoes. Maybe I'll wear my Asics, or we can go these new Nikes that I got. I think I'm gonna go Asics just because this is really like something that's more comfortable walking wise. I think I might go Asics. I'm also on the hunt for a cuter fanny pack. And by cuter, I just mean a different color, something maybe a little bit more flesh to the body. I was looking on Amazon and I didn't really see anything, but yeah, that's my next purchase for my like walking activities. All right, I'm about to go. It looks like it's about to rain. Let's make sure it's not. It says it's not, but yeah, let me go ahead and get out there and get my day started, and I'll see y'all when I get back. Okay, well, ended up walking over 11K steps today. It was definitely rough. It was rough because it's hot as hell out there, y'all. Like today, like I said, the sun wasn't all the way out for most of the day, so it wasn't as hot as it's been, but it was still like really, really hot. All right, let me show y'all what I'm cooking. Trying something new. This Indian fare kachari from Trader Joe's. I got it because the ingredients were simple. There was nothing in it that wasn't just organic and exactly what it was supposed to be. And I actually got this, and I got this one, the coconut chickpea curry. Same situation. Yeah, at this point, I feel like we all are side-eyeing grocery food, and we should. Like, I do not trust these niggas. We don't know what the fuck they're putting in the food. I barely like eating out, y'all. Like, it's like that. I'm trying my best, but it's hard. Oh, I did get some kale today, and I was like, should I? Is the kale okay? And apparently, this whole thing with the lettuce is like from a specific farm, so this kale is supposed to be okay, but it's still scary because you just don't damn know. I'm gonna throw some of this in with the shrimp. Yeah, so I'm cooking shrimp and this kachari, and I'm also just have a little bit of roti. But yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day, really good day. I just finished the book club, which was fun. We only have one more book club meeting for this book, but it's been nice. But you should join for next month. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. It's 10:20. Like, I wouldn't even be up this late, honestly. Like, I would already have finished my nighttime routine and all that if I didn't have the book club. And I was gonna go live on TikTok and color, but honestly, I really just wanna eat and go to sleep. Like, I can go live tomorrow. On Friday, my cousin is bringing the baby, and I'm gonna watch the baby for a few hours. I'm so excited for that. That's good. That's good. Let's mix this kale up in there. Okay. And last but not least, a little roti. I hope this is still good. It said best by June 21st. But it's like, that couldn't possibly be the case. Like, come on. So we gonna see. We'll see. Like, they're just saying that's the freshest. Like, it's not gone bad or anything. Come on, give me a break. But I feel like I can tell when it's like gone bad because there's like a like a punchy taste to it. We'll see. We shall see. Boy, oh boy. What? Okay, and here's the final product. We've got the kachari, and we've got a little shrimp, kale, onion melody, and my roti. Yum! Steaming. I would have had some avocado, but it's not ready. Bon ah! Need to be rinsing out this, wash my face, this deep conditioner, but I'm starving. I need to eat something, So I decided to make a little quinoa, aka a little cream of wheat.
I think quinoa, cream of wheat. No, it's
I made it with milk. So this is the good stuff. I'm trying to find ways to use that milk. Every time I get milk, I realize like a big thing of milk, I just am like, yo, I don't consume a lot of milk, you know? Yum. Girl, it is Friday, just before 1 p.m. I've been up since 6:45 because I agreed to watch my cousin's baby. I call them my nephews. Technically, they're not my nephews, but anywho, she has 2 babies. One of them just turned 1, and that's who she asked if I could watch today. I happily obliged because I haven't really spent any one-on-one time with him. And so I was happy to watch him. He cried the entire time. I'm talking about the entire time. It was shocking, okay? I said, oh, wow. So yeah, I had to focus on him. I was gonna like playfully show us in the vlog, but it was serious what was going on. I said, oh, he's not kidding. He's not kidding. The only time he wasn't crying is when he was sleeping. Yeah. Now that is birth control, because I realized like, oh, I don't have the capacity for this, okay? I wouldn't be able to handle that all day. You feel me? I just wouldn't. Shout out to all the moms out there. You are doing incredible work. Seriously. Cause that's the type of stuff you can't control. Like you can't control, you know, a baby that just is a little bit of a crier. You kind of just have to deal with it. And yeah, I was like, oh wow. Anywho, I realize whenever I upload my YouTube vlogs, these vlogs happen to fall at the end of the month. Like even though this is the first week of the month that you're seeing it, this was recorded in the last week of the last month. And I can feel it in my energy, you know, it just gives like, whew, you know, just had a month, you know? And so instead of it just being that, I want to add a little bit more and let it be more of like a reflection week, you know? Here's what the week looked like. Here are the things that I learned about myself. Here are some things I want y'all to consider in your own lives. And this week, I think one of the major things for me was, well, there were a few major things. So we'll go through them. One of them was listen to your body and be honest about what your body is saying. Sometimes you need to sit down, you know? Maybe you're used to doing things a certain way at a certain level, but the body has seasons, the body changes, the body responds and reacts to what you're eating, how well you're sleeping, how much water you're consuming. Keep all that in mind. That's one of the things that I thought about this week as I got back out on the town. Just like feeling connected with my body, really being honest about what it is that my body needs. I feel like I've been experiencing a little bit of fatigue, and instead of just like trying to power through that, I've been letting myself rest. And it's like, yeah, no, I don't necessarily enjoy naps, but if my body is asking for that, let me give my body what it needs, you know? I think also with all that's going on with our government and with the food, being more mindful of what it is that I'm consuming and how that affects my mind and my body and my energy, it's all connected. So I am that girl in the grocery store flipping stuff over and reading the ingredients. That's what we got to be on at this point. Next, in the words of Gwen Stefani in one of my favorite No Doubt songs, "It's my life, don't you forget." Okay? It's my life, don't you forget. You can talk to all your friends about your situation, but at the end of the day, your decisions need to be made by you in order for you to really have peace with it. You know what I'm saying? You're the one who's going to have to live with your decisions. You're the one who's going to have to live with those choices that you make or don't make. And so remember that as you go out seeking advice from those closest to you, that allowing your friends to offer you advice doesn't mean that you have to rely solely on that. You know what I mean? You got to learn how to make your own decisions. And maybe you do know how and you just kind of like falling off. I understand that. I got into that bag of just kind of like relying on the opinions of my friends a lot. And that's a comfortable place to be. Like, it's hard to make all the decisions all the time. Trust me, I get it. But it's about creating a good balance because you don't want to get into this codependent situation where now it's hard for you to make decisions, period. You're super indecisive unless you can call and ask somebody for their opinion on what you should do. You don't want to get in that bag. So I feel like that's one of the things this month too. I had to remind myself of like, don't fall back into that space of like needing everyone else to tell you what to do and how to do it. You know what to do. Trust yourself, trust your decisions, and do it. I love this powder. This is the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. Another thing, I decided I really want to style my bathroom. Like I really want to get the bath mat I actually want for my bathroom. Like I want my bathroom to feel like an oasis. Period. Like I want it to feel spa-like. I want it to feel like, like a relaxation space and not just like a task space. I feel like I've shared that before where I feel like sometimes showers, you know how some people are like, a shower makes them feel better? And I get that. Showers sometimes make me feel better too. But sometimes showers feel just like a task. Like I'm in there to clean myself and then I'm done. It's not like this like, you know, type space for me. And so I think I want to spend some time trying to create that. So I put that filter baby bullshit on my shower and now I have this like drip on my shower. It doesn't last the entire day, but it does last for like an hour or two after showering. And it's just like, bitch, I hate a random noise. Hate it. So I'm gonna have to do something about that because it's getting on my damn nerves. It's been happening while I've been talking to y'all and it's just like, girl, I don't think I can keep going through this. Like, I really, really don't. So today I plan on seeing a friend who's been out of town. So I'm gonna just hang out with her for a little bit and catch up. I also have these like shelves that I put in my shower to hold my products, my in-shower products, shampoos, conditioners, deep conditioners, and such. Fuck. But it's not really made, it's not really waterproof. So I need to get a waterproof version to put in there. I just hate that plastic looking bullshit. I want something that looks nice. Oh my gosh, so they opened a Wayfair store here. I went to it. It's bullshit. There is nothing in that Wayfair. So you know what I think it is? A drug front. Allegedly. But like, what else could be the reason for its existence? Literally no one was in there. There might have been like 10 people in there total. It is massive and there was not one thing in there I considered buying. Not one. That's a little fishy to me. You know what I mean? Cool. Yeah, I think that's it. This shit is poison, but it does suck the oil out. So it's called oil sucker. Hold on. Okay, today's look is gonna be giving Sex and the City season 5 Carrie. Not even her best season, not her best looks. But I happen to have this white top that's similar to a top that she wore that I got when I was in LA. And I'm gonna try and style it the way she styled it on that episode. So I'll see you once I'm dressed. Okay, so this was the outfit, right? But hers was with cargo shorts. Here's the thing, these turn into shorts. Let's see what it looks like when I turn these into shorts. Something tells me it ain't gonna be right. Let's just see. Let me put a little gloss on too. Sometimes that just makes me feel cuter. Hold on. I wanna try this lip that I got a little while ago. What is this? This is a Sephora, damn, I just ripped the thing off. Lacquer Shine. And it's this nude color. It doesn't say on here unless, yeah, no, the shade isn't on here. I think I just ripped it off. 15. Here we go. Big Bang Beige is the name of it, right? And it looks like a little lip gloss. Can you see that? I meant to wear this the other night to my friend's birthday dinner. It would have been perfect. Oh, it's really nude on me. Oh, it kind of gives sick lip. Oh, it's a little sickly. Okay, it needs a liner. It needs a liner stat. Oh, wow. Wait a minute, because that ain't even right. Let me see. That is too funny. OMG. Oh, hell no. Oh, sorry. Okay, with a liner, we could do something. Yeah, it needs a liner and it needs a gloss. Let me get my gloss. That's definitely too light for me. But we can make something shake, but that might be getting returned for one that's more what I'm looking for. But it's cute once you like jazz it up, right? Like I'm not mad at that. Now, I just hate putting on that much product. I like a one and done lip product. Like y'all don't see me doing whole lip situations. I just like a bam bam done. Anyway, okay, let's get into whether or not these are gonna be cute when they're unzipped. Let's see. LOL at the zipper sound. Oh, it is cute. Like if you're into that look, and I am. I'm not mad at that. Come on, man. That's cute. Let me see. Some of you simply aren't going to get it. Like, you never have. That's you. That's you. Me, I get it. I totes get it. Like, love. Okay. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm fucking with her. Like, I hate to break it to you, but I'm fucking with her. Yeah. Let's get our jewels on. Like, you just have to put all the pieces together. Then it's like, oh. No. I like that. I like that. That's what money at. Oh. Contemplating not even taking these pin curls out. I was explaining to the girls when I was straightening my hair, because I straightened my hair on TikTok Live, that I'm not straightening my hair necessarily for the look of it. Straightening my hair for like the easy access to my hair, my scalp, and how I've noticed my hair responds to being stretched, which is less shedding. When my hair is stretched, I have less shedding, and we love that, you know? I did these pin curls crazy because I was so over doing my hair by that point. I was hungry as hell, but hopefully we get a good result. The thing about the pin curls is that it always looks cute to me regardless. Like, it's very hard for me to hate or dislike what my hair looks like after taking out pin curls. I just think it always looks cute. Like, this is given that that's what this is about to be for me. Just cute. Let me go get my comb. Ooh, forgot one. Like, I could already tell. Cute. Okay. Cute. Like, I love that feathery, cute look. Like, yeah. Cute. Okay, let me get my bag together. I'd rather be smoking me. I'll be wearing my grandmother's bag. Just feel like this is the perfect bag for this very 2000s outfit, right? And for shoes, let's see. In a perfect world, I would wear these shoes. This brand is Yumi Yumi, and I think that's how you pronounce it. I got these, had to be 2021 or 2022. They are super, super cute. I love how thick the thong part is. It's just, literally have never worn them. They're super, super cute. They are uncomfortable as fuck. That's why I have never worn them. They're not comfortable to me at all. Like, the thong part is wrong, but it's so cute, and it's a shame that they're not comfortable because I would wear them. Like, obviously, I purchased them. So I think I'm just gonna take some cute pictures with them. Let me see. Yeah, some pictures might be cute. Just trying to see. Yeah. So that's an option. Or I have a shoe I purchased recently, and that's these Jeffrey Campbell wedges. Let's see what these look like. Oh, these are very cute too. I just like how the black shoe looks, but this is very cute. I could just do this. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I also want to take these babies for a spin. Like, I like wearing my shit, you know? So if anybody's looking for some black thonged flip-flops, they're not uncomfortable, they're great. You got it. Come on. Putting a little cuticle oil on the toes. I did my toes earlier because at one point baby was asleep. That was the only time he was not crying. And so I just did my toes while he was laying down. But boy, oh boy, that was really one of them reminders of just like, yeah, children have to be had with people who are committed to nurturing and caring for one another and the baby, and they have an extreme level of patience. And the thing is, you could be the most patient person on earth and still run out of patience with children. Like, that's the truth too. Yeah. How about this? Y'all better than me. The parents out there, y'all better than me. You win the Olympics of who's better than who. You win. You better than me. You better than me. You better than me. What else do I want to do? I think that's it. And let me get my purse together, and then I'm headed out. I'll see you right before I head out. Bye. Okay, hold on. Trying to call me a guy. Wait a minute. Let me call me a core. Let's see what it's looking like. Ooh. Okay, the prices are up, but we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta get up, get out, and get inside. Okay, so car has been called. The final look is this. Let me put the camera down some. Okay, so we go UGG on the bag, cargos that we unzipped into shorts, top that we got from LA, little bra up underneath, little jewelry here and there. We definitely got the glitter on the body. I don't know if you can tell on camera, whatever. I pulled my hair back just a little bit because it's hot as hell. No. 12 minutes? God damn. What's the issue? Oh, it's a lot of traffic. Damn. Ugh. Is this a nice car? I hate to be in a lot of traffic in a yucky ass car. Like, who does? Who wants to be in that type of situation? Anyway, the look came together. Like, I'm gonna put a photo of what Sarah Jessica Parker was wearing, and you'll see that I pretty much nailed it, I think. Like, pretty much. Yeah. So I'm just going to go hang with a good girlfriend, and that's literally going to be my day. I did send an email. Let me see if she responded, actually. Let's see what she said. Yeah, see, no. That type of shit pisses me off. Hold on. I'll see y'all when I come back. Bye. Okay. I'm just getting home. My day was fabulous. I took off all my jewelry and now I'm about to pin curl my hair back up. And I was just thinking about some more things that I've thought about this month that I want to share. Sorry, you could probably hear me brushing through my hair. This mic is right here. Hold on. Okay, so one of the things I want to remind y'all is that there are going to be obvious signs, clues, and experiences that are going to let you know you have outgrown a space. And when those clues show themselves, I'm gonna need you to get the fuck. Like, really make peace with what was and what is no longer, and get the fuck. I'm the queen of trying to hold on to relationships that matter to me. But the reality is, a relationship isn't going to be what it is just because of what I put into it. It's also going to be what it is based on what the other person puts into it. And if the other person is not putting in the necessary things to make that relationship healthy and whole, you know, if they're not doing their part, you got to remove yourself from that. You got to make peace with the fact that that's not a place where you are going to thrive. And that's a hard one that I've had to learn over time, because I have blood relatives that I have to kind of look past their behavior sometimes and remember that, you know, they're a blood relative, and I allow them space to still be a part of my life, but I have these boundaries in place. And so sometimes I feel like I have a little bit of a gray area when it comes to, you know, people be like, oh, you know, when I'm not fucking with somebody, I block them, I never talk to them again. That's not really my bag, because for me, I've had to learn through a lot of different experiences, specifically with family, that the behavior that is hurtful, that shit is not mine to carry. And I hope that I'm like explaining this well, because all I'm trying to say is just that, like, I'm gonna operate in my vibe, not anyone else's. And for me, I don't lose anything by continuing to show up in love and in understanding and in empathy. That doesn't mean that someone's still gonna have access to me. That doesn't mean that someone's still gonna be able to call me their best friend. That doesn't mean that people are still going to be able to, you know, be in my space. Like, things are going to change. And I think that's what I've had to find balance in. It's just like, I would still allow access, you know, like, I'm gonna give you another chance type shit. And I'm not just solely talking about romantic, y'all. I'm talking about just period, okay? I attract a lot of people, and it's not all rooted in romance, you know? I attract people. So I deal with a lot of people and have dealt with a lot of people in my life. And, you know, I think this month I really had to face my own desires and what was really gonna be what was the most truthful for me in my process. And for me, I just really don't like stagnant energy, you know? I want to hear what a motherfucker gotta say. I want to hear how you came to that decision. I want to hear why you move the way that you move. I want to hear those things. It helps me to better understand the person. And with understanding comes healing. You know, once you allow somebody to show you who they are and show you the way that they process information and the way that they communicate and all those things, you no longer have to create these narratives in your mind. Like, I feel like a lot of my personal, like, mental exhaustion sometimes sometimes when it comes to like romantic relationships and friendships is me thinking about why somebody has done something the way that they've done it. And I feel like what I'm learning is instead of me thinking about them and why they've done it, why don't I just allow them to tell me why? And this sounds like normal, like, yeah, of course. But I'm saying when you're at that point when you know you no longer want to deal with them, you no longer want them in your life. Like, even though I know I don't want, certain relationships in my life where I've decided like this is no longer for me, I'm still going to allow them to express themselves and give me their why, how they ended up where they ended up. It's just like, basically, like, I'm open to expression. Motherfuckers need to get something off their chest. Get it off your chest. Get it off your chest. It don't hurt me none. But anyway, I think what I'm trying to say is, like, we all have different processes. We all need different things in order to heal and move forward. And the best thing you can do is be honest with what yours is. Be honest about whether or not that process is toxic or destructive or a distraction, and make a decision. I was in a situation where I really didn't know why this person moved the way that they did. I look crazy. Ugh, let me answer this. Okay, I still have to do my skincare. Sorry, I got a phone call, so I had to take that. But I feel like the way that I'm explaining what I'm explaining isn't clear because I'm trying to tiptoe around my own situation, not tell all my business. But ultimately what I'm saying is that don't sit in your indecision. Make a decision that's honest, that is going to complement your nervous system. Be smart, and most of all, just be honest. Because I feel like for myself, when I need to make a decision, I do rely on those around me who care about me and love me, who I trust, to offer me their guidance, their suggestions, their opinions, their feedback, all the things, because it helps me with making my decision. But sometimes, because I'm getting so much of that from all these people that I love, it kind of clouds my own decision making. It clouds my own reasoning for the decisions that I'm making. And I don't want to continue to be in a bag where I am leaning so heavily on everyone else's opinion when I'm the one in it. And I trust myself enough to make a decision. And I think every time I go and ask somebody else what I should do, it's really an act of betrayal on all this work that I've done throughout the years. I have really put in a lot and have made a conscious effort to be the best version of myself at all times. And so I want to start trusting myself enough to make decisions without it being co-signed by other people. I think there are some areas where I feel more confident to do that than others, but we're learning and we're growing. Yeah, that was a big one this month. Mama had to make, some decisions, and she made them. And I'm glad I did, because what I learned from making said decision is that I ain't missing out on shit. Number one. Number two, let me get back to the nervous system part. Like, here's my thing. Sitting in too much of a why, or I wonder if, or the coulda, shoulda, wouldas of it all, that's not good for Big Mama. That's not good for me. I like to get down to the nitty and the gritty. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna need both of them, because that's the only way it's not the only way, but it's the best way for me to move forward in my healing process. When I have too much room to sit in my imagination and ruminate, bitch, that's exactly what the fuck I'm gonna do. Let me go ahead and get the information I need from the horse's mouth, right? So then I no longer have to do that heavy lifting. This is what I was talking about earlier. And so that's what I just did. I just did it. And I just feel so much. I feel like that clarity really does allow me to close the chapter the way I needed to close it, because the chapter was already closed. But this gives me a chapter closing that leaves no more room for the I wonders. You know what I mean? There's no what ifs. There's no like, none of that exists. It's just what it is. Okay? When Tokyo Tony is like, and what happens when it is what it is? What I mean by that is Hillary Clinton. I hate to be you right now. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. It's just it's time to move forward. And you know, more than me trusting myself, I trust God, sweetie. God is very much present in my life. And I trust that things fall the way that they fall for my benefit, even when it's not beneficial in the moment. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's beneficial for my grand scheme of things. Sorry, I've been looking at myself instead of looking at the lens. Hopefully it hasn't been making me look cockeyed, but whatever. It is what it is at this point. My goal is always going to be to seek a higher level of myself, to be more honest with myself, to be more clear with myself and others, and to continue to wrap my arms around the relationships that wrap their arms around me. And that's it. That's it. So we've got that on that. Anything that I want to talk to y'all about, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. I'm tired tonight. I'm about to do my skincare routine and I'm calling it a night. I had to get up today at 6:45. So I am tired. It's after midnight. It is now 12:33. So I'm going to go to sleep and I'll see you girls in the morning. Night. Girls, okay, I just got ready on TikTok from top to bottom. Follow my TikTok if you're not there. Shoes, I'm gonna be wearing these Nikes that I got. Fun fact, when people be showing like their purchases, specifically shoes that they've worn, and they be touching all on the bottom and doing all, I be like, girl, those have been outside, haven't they? I hate that. It's disgusting. They be grabbing all onto. I'm like, girl, come on now. You can show us a shoe without doing all that. Come on now. Anyway, these are the shoes that I'm wearing. Same bag from yesterday. Top is so old from Forever 21 that I've literally had since I was 21. And these pants are old cargos from Uniqlo. So are these Marni Uniqlo socks. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna take me a little umbrella because it might rain. And I'm heading to the mall. I want to pick up a few things. We'll talk about them when I get back. And that's it. You know, I'm just trying to take more days outside the house, you know, invest in my outside appeal, you know, who I might run into, the friends I might see. I might, while I'm outside, hit a friend up like, oh, what you doing? And now we doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's more of a chance for that to happen if I'm dressed and ready to go. So I like to think of what I'm gonna do after sometimes, you know, like after I'm out. Then it's like, okay, let me ask them so what they doing. Because if I'm just at home, that's where I'm gonna stay, most likely. But anywho, we'll talk when I get back. Bye. Woo! Girls, we made it. I'm so happy to be home. I feel like I've been out all day, and low-key, I have been. Like, when did I leave? Anyway, we have things. And I'm actually gonna record a TikTok while talking to y'all. Ooh, I even got a little headache. I went to the mall on the worst day to go to the mall, which is back to school weekend. Every single teenager and child in this city was in that mall. Some of them with their parents, most of them without. It was treacherous. I was like, oh, hell no. Lots of sales though. Lots of sales, but boy, oh boy, it was too much. Honestly, that was horrible. Why I feel like I can never get the angle right on TikTok. It never looks right. All right, just went shopping and what? Okay, I'm just getting home. I went to the mall. Let's go through every single thing that I got. No cuts. So if you want to speed something up, speed it up, girl. That's your business. And also, you need to slow down because you're going to end up with something. One thing about me, this is less about showing you what I got and, oh, go and get this shit, and more about look at the way that I'm shopping when I get it, you know, when I'm getting my stuff. Like, you know, I shop sales only. Consider it. Just consider it. Not final sale, because we need to be able to bring something back. You might get home and it might be ugly. You know, it might not look the same. You might not be able to figure it out. Let's start with Gap. This color on me, phenomenal. This is one of those colors on me. Maybe you can't tell or whatever, but it is Gorgina on me. Love a good t-shirt. Have another good t-shirt from the Gap. very stretchy, and it's always good to have a good white tee in the closet rep to go. I actually size down when I'm shopping at the Gap. This is a size extra small. And I'm also vlogging, so I have to show the vlog as well. But yeah, good white tee, and this is a different type of shirt, but it's also just a good fit, something that can be tied up if I want that look, or it could just be whatever. But like I said, I sized down. This is an extra small. I could have went extra small, they just didn't have it. All right, that's the Gap. Again, every single thing that I'm showing was purchased on sale. We don't do full price shopping around chill. Not around chill. Steve Madden. Oh, well, these were final sale, but that's okay. They were very, very cheap. Cute little sandal. A cute little sandal. No muss, no fuss, a cute little sandal. Needed a cute black sandal that wasn't my black Birkenstock for when I'm just having a cute little moment. You know what I mean? And it's a very sturdy shoe. Like it feels good. Feels like a nice quality shoe. So she got purchased. Big deal. Okay, let's get into our next thing. We gotta move fast because I'm trying to do this in under 10 minutes. This is Free People. Okay, so from Free People, again, sales section only. Free People, I don't know what the fuck they be on. Don't nothing feel free. I tell you that much. The cost is stupid, but I thought this shirt was really cute. I tried it on. You might not be able to see what it can give just like right here or whatever, but on, it was doing something. Like I'll tell you about it another time, but she's great. And then I got this really cute top. Y'all know I go on lots and lots of walks, and as hot as it is, I need something super easy breezy, and it's got the whole side out, this long breezy shirt. I love it. This is so my style. So she got purchased. Let's move on to the next. Next we go Mango. And at Mango, my camera's about to die. I have to change that battery. So we have this like t-shirt dress, which I thought would be cute. It fits really cute on. This would be cute with my sneakers. Like today, I wore my little Nike A's. Like it would be cute with something like that, you know? Again, every single thing is sale. This fit really cute on a little halter top. I love the little iridescent shell bead things, whatever the fuck. It looks cute. Very cute. Another halter situation was like a, what do they call it? Like a cow neck or something. It's like loose, but the whole back is out. I love the sheerness of it. Very cute. And then I really wanted a red top, and I found one again on sale. Super cute. Has a little sheerness to it, but fits like a glove. It's perfect. Little racerback tank. I think that's called a racerback, right? Okay, next. Bloomingdale's. I had a $75 off situation because I had made some purchases last month. So I took advantage of that and I got these Jeffrey Campbell shoes. Y'all remember the Loewe balloon eyes? So these kind of remind me of that. Like it really looks like that on. Very cute. It's so funny because I made a whole thread talking about how you'll never catch me in a thong sandal. But now, not now, when I tried these on, they were very comfortable. Oh, I was gonna say, but now I have 2 pairs of thong heeled sandals. The other ones are wedges. These obviously are not. It's a little kitten, but it fits so cute and it was very flattering on my foot. And that's the bottom line of it all for me. If it looks cute on me, it can get purchased, point blank to the, you know what I mean? Okay, now for the last and final Sephora. Actually, sorry, I have some things mixed up. This is not from Sephora. This is from a Korean skincare store. This is my barrier cream that I've been using for a while. Dr. Althea 147 barrier cream. Needed that. From Sephora, I got the Clearly Topicals mask that I'm obsessed with. I love this mask. People aren't making masks anymore. Like I miss a good mask. From Anthropologie, I got this little cute phone thing. Again, just for my walks, like something that I can put on my wrist and walk with and not have to take my whole fanny pack. It was just cute and it reminds me of a friend's brand, Jablanc. It's not Jablanc, but it just reminds me of it. She likes to use things like this. That's it. Do you want to see the outfit I had today? What I had on today? You're not gonna, hey, let me lift you up. So it was this, right? I had my bag and I wore my cute little shoes, and it's a back out. This is an old Forever 21 t-shirt. I was getting so many compliments on this and everyone was asking, where's that from? Where's that from? I'm like, oh, forever. Like vintage, sweetie. You know what I mean? Like I can't help you, it's vintage. But nah, okay, that's it, bye. Girl, I just been sitting here scrolling. Now it's nighttime and I'm gonna end the night with some of these cherries. I don't think this was a good batch though. Bought these the other day from Traders. A good batch is when they're firm, and every single one that I've just picked up, none of them are firm. Ooh, that really pisses me off. Like, that really, really pisses me off. I hate when I get a bad batch of cherries. Anyway, another thing I was thinking about in terms of like my wrap up for this month, I was journaling about this last night. When you intentionally create relationships, friendships, intentionally practice what you preach, do work that you love, take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, it's very hard to experience FOMO. FOMO low-key doesn't exist because wherever I am, it's a place I'm happy to be at. You feel what I'm saying? The more in tune I get with myself, the less I ever experience FOMO. The only time I really experience FOMO is if like I have to do some shit that I don't really want to do, like shit that I can't avoid, like I got a fucking dentist appointment or you know what I'm saying, like some shit like that, some responsibility shit, and maybe there's something else going on, some friend shit that I want to do. But very rarely does that ever happen, if ever, honestly. Being happy exactly where I'm at is really a blessing, and that's not to say that I still don't want to see changes, you know, in certain areas of my life. I do, but I know those changes come in time. Those changes come as a response to my actions. You know, those changes come to certain, you know, circumstances shifting, things being revealed, you know, energy being lifted. Like, I know it sounds really woo-woo, but it's true. It's true. Like, to be completely transparent, I was like involved with a nigga that I shouldn't have really been involved with. It was very taxing to my energy. And this month, I feel like I have been broken free of this nigga. Like, the chains are off. And it feels like I've stepped into new opportunities off the strength of that being a chapter that's closed. And it's a chapter that's closed because I'm no longer interested in the story, you know? For a while, I was really showing up to that bitch. Like, I was showing up emotionally. Like, it was really pulling at my spirit. But when I really broke down what I was gaining from that situation, it really was nothing positive. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And yeah, I had to make a decision for myself. Girls, it's so important to know that there's certain feelings that are fleeting and there's other feelings that are like the ones. Don't get lost in that fleeting bullshit. That's easy. That's gonna be there and then it's gonna be gone. Focus on the shit that sticks, for real. Another thing, I was asking myself, because y'all know, I don't know if y'all know this, but like I've been an entrepreneur, a freelancer since 2018. Literally, my 10-year anniversary for this YouTube channel will be in December. And first of all, like, that's cute. That's very cute. But I'm saying this because I asked myself, like, do I like being a boss? Like, is that something I want to do? And do I like being a boss? I like having my own schedule. I like having the freedom, you know what I mean? Of like kind of doing what I want when I want. But when it comes to work, the honest truth is I really like working with people and I really like working for people. That doesn't mean I want to be micromanaged or even fucking managed. I want to be in a team setting where my voice is valued and necessary for whatever it is that we're working on. I like helping someone's vision come to life. You know, I like working together. I don't like a lot of pressure simply on me. I like to provide to a situation. And I've been trying to think of ways that I can implement this in my life. I casually help out friends around me a lot. They'll ask for my advice or I'll give them suggestions. And throughout the years, I know that I have definitely made an impact on a lot of people around me and some of the decisions that they've made in their own, you know, brands and things that they're working on. Because when I think about it, a lot of my friends are also entrepreneurs and freelancers. And then I got a handful that like work corporate. And even in those corporate spaces, you know, we'll have conversations where we kind of can, you know, my perspective is asked and I can give them my perspective and it's nice. But I want to do more than just like help my friends with their stuff casually. It's like I want to get paid to do it because I know what I'm talking about. And I think that if given the opportunity, I could really be of service. You know what I mean? Okay, that was a soft one. I low-key want to return this shit. Like, I'm not even lying. I just might. Y'all really don't hear me. Like, I will return something quick. I think I'm going to put these back in the thing, and I'm going to exchange these. I'm sorry, but these are gross. Yeah, I am. I'm not going to eat these. It's not like they're cheap. Yeah, I'm taking them back. I'm going to take them right on back tomorrow. I hope I still got that receipt. Yeah, they ain't going to do nothing but throw them out anyways. Fine with me. They're going back. Oh well, you got an opinion, oh well, kiss it. This is how I get down. So tonight, I'm about to shower. What time is it? About to be 11 o'clock. I'm about to shower, do my whole nighttime routine, and that's it. Call it a night. Rock myself to sleep watching The Office. That's all I can do. That's it. All right, dolls. Maybe I'll see you in the morning. Okay, actually, I'm not done. Okay, now it's 11:11, and I have another thought. It's so crazy how you can be so sure about yourself, like in my heart, but still not know what the fuck is going on. You know, I still am so trying to figure things out. And I want to share this as a girly in her 30s because there's so much pressure on the girls to have so much figured out. And not even just on the girls, on the boys too, on all of us to have, oh, is that the moon? Wait, sorry. I can see the moon through my shades and it looks so crazy. Let me see. Beautiful. Wow. It's not like full, but it just looks like a big thing of cheese. Awesome. No, but yeah, like I know like there's all this external pressure for us to have things figured out. And the reality is that the system has not supported the work that we've put in. You could have worked really, really hard and still feel burnt out. I was just having this conversation the other day just about like what a certain amount of money felt like and looked like in the 90s versus now. And, you know, inflation is real, and not even just on a financial tip, but just in like an energy tip too. Like people really are leaning into these transactional relationships. Oh, I'll only do this if you do this. Everything's a barter. Everything's a exchange of some sorts. And it's like, hold on, ho, wait a minute. I'm not signing up for all that. It's like the things that I know for sure are just the things about myself, how I'll carry myself in life, how I'll show up in my relationships, how I'll take care of myself. But I have no control over all this external shit. I have no control over the shit I have no control over. And I think one of the ways that I'll mature is by making peace with that, because there are times where that like overly frustrates me and it affects me, you know, when, like for instance, my healthcare experience, you know, getting health insurance, it being literally a fraudulent company. I'm talking about when I Google the name, the Google AI comes up saying this company came out to be a fraudulent company and is now being sued by the FTC. Let me read it to you, what it says exactly. But like, this is an example of just like a situation where I should have been good, but here we go. So it names the insurance company. I don't even want to say the fucking insurance company's name, but it says, on this date, a federal court halted its operations and appointed a receiver following an FTC lawsuit alleging deceptive marketing of these plans as comprehensive health insurance, aka bitch, I was scammed. And you know, that should have been an area in my life where I was rewarded for being responsible and taking care of business and being on top of my shit. But I don't have control over the fuck niggas that are out here doing fuck nigga shit. You feel me? And scamming people, and then dealing with, you know, going to the doctor's office and dealing with folks that have zero bedside manner. Like literally, it's so bad that it makes you not even want to complete the thing, which is supposed to be a good thing. It's supposed to be the right thing. And I think that that's an example that I can use across the board, you know, of just like, man, yeah, I want to do the right thing. I want to do the thing that's the best. But in order for me to do it, I have to like go through all this rigmarole bullshit with these fuck ass hoes. Who wants to do that? I'll be like giving up before I even start, like energetically giving up. Like I don't even feel like dealing with that shit. I'm talking about it could be as small as this or as large as this. It's just like whatever it is. I feel like I'm always taking a gamble on like what the outcome is going to be. And so if I don't feel like it, like if I'm not up for it, then I just won't do it. Like I just don't take the risk. I feel like I'm just yapping. I really feel like I'm just talking, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm going to go because I don't want a whole bunch of shit to edit. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.